When I was in the corporate level, I really recognized the fact that I woke up at 4:30 in the morning. That was my daily.
That's early.
Because I wanted to get a workout in, and the only time I could get a workout in was at 5. And I then was sitting in traffic in order to get to an office. Once I got to the office, I tried to get there about a half hour early because if anyone was in the office, then my door was like a rotating door of questions. So I needed to get there early in order to get my day planned, my work started at least. And then it started with meetings. I would have a meeting at 8 o'clock, a meeting at 9 o'clock, a conference call at 10. If I didn't have a lunch meeting, then I was trying to cram in the laundry or dry cleaning and the bank and the post office and all my errands so that I could get back to the office for a meeting at 1 or 1:15 and another meeting at 2 and another conference call at 3. And by the time it hit 4 or 4:15, I was looking at my list of to-dos and hadn't gotten anything done. And so the stress of that, knowing that I had so many things to do, but I felt pulled in so many different directions. I had an office in London, an office in China, and an office in Sydney, Australia. And the early calls, the late calls, trying to manage those offices, as well as media needing information, as well as my team needing information, and other constituents within the community that needed me to be involved in something they were doing. It really just caused me to be time stressed. And that was more the stress that I experienced, was time stress. And I think a lot of executives experience that pull in so many directions, which then caused me to work late, which then caused me not to have time for anything else in my life.
I was getting ready to ask because it doesn't stop at work.
No, it doesn't.
Take it home with you.
Right, particularly if you have an office in another country. So then you're doing an evening call because it's, an afternoon there. So it's really the stress that I experienced where, I had migraines. I had physical symptoms of stress. I was starting to have some health issues, and I wasn't getting in as much fitness as I wanted to, which is why I started getting up at 4:30 so I could get that in.
Sure.
And I also had stress as it relates to just personal relationships. I was already really tense from the pressure that was happening in my office, and I noticed that I needed to have I needed to just be on for 12, 15, 18 hours a day and trying to get some rest. I had insomnia. I had a hard time just even wanting to be around people. And, as a very social person, that I was noticing that that's not how I want my life to be. But I was so exhausted. I had no time. I was exhausted. And I just had a really high level of tension in my life.